This is Rock Bottom with Ryan. No sugarcoating, no filters. The pain, the chaos, the truth. No bullshit. Just recovery.
All right, welcome back to Rock Bottom with Ryan and Rachel. Got my co-host here today. We just have Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow, and we were just kind of talking about what stuff we are grateful for, thankful for, just how we both, she's been sober almost 19 months, maybe over that now. I've been sober almost 14 months, and it's like we have so much to be grateful for. I mean, let's talk about some
Yes.
gratitude, Rachel. What are you grateful for?
I'm beyond grateful for so much, and I'm going to list it so everybody listen. First
Bring
off,
it.
I'm grateful. I'm going to say this live. It's not really live, it's getting recorded. I'm going to say this straight to you. I'm grateful for you, Ryan, because you came into my life and then our friendship bonded, and then I am now helping so many people and I'm part of this podcast. So I'm grateful for this podcast. It helps me with my recovery. So there's that. I'm grateful for my recovery and my sobriety from alcohol and benzos and all of that hard stuff, because if I was still on that, I would be on the streets or jail. I wouldn't have my son. I'm grateful for the bond that I have with my child and the health that he has and my health and my weight loss that I did throughout sobriety. In the almost 19 months, I lost 75, almost 80 pounds. And I'm very into fitness. It's my passion. I'm grateful for finding that because I did not know who I was. I'm grateful for the reliability that came with sobriety. I'm grateful to be engaged to the man that I love that held my hand through addiction, who's my best friend. I put him through so much and he stood by my side. I could keep going, and just finding myself through sobriety. I am grateful for every ounce of all of it. I have so much gratitude, and I've gone through so much in sobriety that I'm grateful that I was able to stay sober through it all. And what about you? Your turn.
Oh my gosh, you bring up so many great points because I was trying to think of where I'd start. And I'm grateful for the people in my life, but especially like just knowing that I started a podcast and made a friend who I talk to on a regular basis and became a co-host, and we're working on this together, and it's so cool to just have somebody like-minded that I get along with, and we're developing a good friendship manifested out of
Yeah.
it. And it's like it's really cool, and it's just an example of like the relationships you can create in sobriety that you couldn't
Yeah.
before. And that's what I'm grateful for. And it's an example of a lot of friends I've made in my recovery are genuine and they care about me. And I firmly believe you care about me. You checked on me when I was going
Yeah.
through a rough period, and I'm there for you as well. And I just feel like those relationships and bonds don't happen organically unless you're sober. And
Yeah.
I feel, I'm realizing a lot of my friendships in the past, as much as I care about a lot of people still, I realize a lot of them developed only because I was using. And I can see
Yeah.
that now who my true friends are still and who my true friends were and who my friends aren't anymore. So it's definitely grateful for that. But the support I have is incredible. The people in my life that I thought about when I was at my worst and I was considering going into treatment, the people I was hoping that would still be in my life and, allow me to make amends and stuff did. And there's a few that have definitely challenged me a little more, but I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to make amends, set an
Yeah.
example and like lead by example and basically do all the right things, be honest. And honesty was such a huge
Yeah.
issue with me in the past. And now I feel like I can be honest with everybody, which has made everybody trust me again. And I wouldn't have
Uh-huh.
that if I were still drinking and using. So grateful for that. Grateful for my
Good, good.
surroundings. Grateful for this podcast, which has introduced
Yep.
me to so many cool people. And also I've had some rough weeks and months that have happened in the last 14 months. And I didn't drink. I didn't pick up anything. And
Yep.
I have the willingness now to stay sober and stay on track, even when life gets hard. And that's one of the biggest things that challenges I knew I was going to face in sobriety was how am I going to deal with the rough days? But I've been able to do it sober, and I've had the right people around me, and I've made the right decisions in the
Yeah,
end. And, nothing but good has come out of my recovery. And, nobody says their life gets worse when they get
exactly.
sober. So I'm a living example of that. And so are you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm beyond grateful for so much. And so without sobriety, it wouldn't have been possible. I'm just grateful for it all. And this would be my second Thanksgiving, sober. I'm not drinking and I might be around alcohol a little bit tomorrow, but nobody there drinks heavily. So I don't even think I'll be around it like that, but my past Thanksgivings definitely were revolved around alcohol for sure. So I'm grateful for that not being a thing anymore because I don't want to eat all that food and be shit faced. It just doesn't sound it doesn't
And
sound
wake up
appealing
bloated
anymore.
the next day. Yeah. I know. Like, I
Yeah,
still enjoy food
everything.
like crazy, but like, yeah, those drunken meals that I would eat and stuff like that, and just never know when to stop. And then I'd wake up feeling like crap the next day. And now you can go into Thanksgiving gatherings, with family and friends and be the sober one, and people respect
Hmm.
that. And, you don't need to, fall to those temptations around you. It's let people have their fun, but
Yeah.
we stay sober, and it's a good feeling, that we have that kind of willpower now. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
not
I'm just
necessary. I mean,
grateful
you can
for that.
have just as much fun sober too.
100%.
Yes. Going
100%.
into holidays can be tough, Thanksgiving and seeing a lot of people that you may have had issues with in the past when you were using, some of that can be hard, but, it's just another opportunity to lead by example and show that you are a different person and a better person. And most of the right people will respect that.
Yeah, and not only that, I want to bring up the fact to our listeners that I know there are some out there that the holidays are tough for you because you may not have a loved one for the first time this year, or even a family with you to spend the holidays with, or holidays are just rough in general for you for some reason. Don't allow that, and just hear my voice, please. Don't allow that to make you pick up. Don't allow that to make you pick up because really, yes, this is a holiday about things. There's a whole story of history behind this holiday. But at the end of the day, it's not worth your sobriety. It's not worth your mental. And don't pick up. It's just a day. It really is just a day and it's going to pass. So that's what
Exactly.
I would like to really share on that point because I know holidays are not easy for everybody.
They're not. That's a good point. And, I recommend to everybody, coming from a hardcore alcoholic like I am and drug user and stuff, I remember times like this would make me isolate and times like this would make me drink beforehand and stuff. So a lot of these things happening are very triggering, but just everybody try to remember that you have the support around you. You have people you can call. You can literally reach out to Rachel and I, DM us,
Yeah.
call me directly on my phone 4-3. We could talk to anybody. We're all here for you. And there's no reason anybody should be lonely or deep in their head, deep in thoughts
Yeah.
and thinking negatively during holidays, because we got to be thankful that we're just alive, after all we've been through. And there's
Yeah.
hope for everyone. And there's a reason to smile, on such a
Yeah.
good
And
holiday where
you're not
everybody's
alone.
thankful. Not
Yes,
alone, never
and you're
alone.
not alone. You're not alone, and I wanna bring up that I'm also thankful for our sponsor, Sober Strong Apparel,
Sober
that
strong.
I
It's
have
not just
here.
lifestyle wear, it's battle gear.
Feel the mission. But yes, seriously, I'm not even joking. I live in Florida and it's not necessary to really have a thick jacket or coat. I have the hoodie in my room and all of the fabric is just like super thick and just comfortable. It's not stretchy. It's not crappy material. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
Yeah,
It's good. It's good.
exactly.
But
I've got
also
a
what I
brand
really
new
love
shirt
about it,
right here.
you got the maroon one, right? Reddish maroonish.
Yeah, yeah.
Love
What were
that.
you gonna say about it?
But the other amazing part about Sober Strong apparel that I love personally, for sure, and I think you could agree with me, is that 10% of the proceeds of every purchase do go to helping with recovery. So
Yes.
that's major. And I just can't be more grateful to have them as a sponsor. Really, truly. Our first
Yeah.
one.
I agree. I agree. It's the owner Chris is one of the nicest guys that we've had on the
Mhm.
show, and he's a great person, great intentions. He's been through it all, like a lot of us addicts. He's seen it all the dark places, and he created this brand to reach out to everybody in recovery, and everybody
Yeah.
contemplating recovery, and everybody who's been in recovery forever. Like I have a 89-year-old friend rocking Sober Strong over here in Idaho, and it's pretty cool. So I can show our listeners, they get it in this really cool bag, and it comes in this plastic bag as well. Like the packaging's amazing. And another bag, which is like really cool looking. And you get the shirt, and then you get a little card here, and
Hmm.
you end up getting a sticker as well. And it's just really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great brand, and the material is the best material you can imagine. I mean,
I got
this is
my sticker.
incredible.
Is it showing or is it too bright? I don't know.
Yep. This, that, and
The
then the back
backwards.
of this one.
Super strong.
Yep.
Could give
Sober
it to your
Strong.
kid. You could give
Yeah.
it to your kids.
Yeah. So it's a cool brand. It's we love what they're doing, and their
Yeah.
intentions are great. And, money going to treatment facilities where so many of us have been there. We know the importance of those treatment facilities. So this, not only great clothes, but, the goal is incredible.
Cause.
And
Yeah, the
the
cause.
cause, yes, the cause. Yeah, Sober Strong Apparel.
100%.
You can go to the website, go to soberstrongapparel.com. And if you want another 10% off, you can do rock bottom, capital, all one word, rock bottom as the code, and you'll save another 10%. But highly recommend the apparel. Try a t-shirt and you'll see how good they are.
Seriously, though. Seriously.
Yep. But thank you so much for tuning in for our gratitude episode. We just wanted to say we are thankful for everybody who listens to the show and supports us,
Beyond
whether
it.
it's on social media or just clicking on a button to listen, share the show. We just appreciate anybody who's tuned in. And we're not only trying to make a difference, but a lot of people have had an impact on us too, and we're grateful for that.
Seriously. Grateful beyond
Yes.
it.
Thank you so much, and happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving from Rock Bottom with Ryan and Rachel.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Sober Strong Apparel isn't just lifestyle wear, it's battle gear. We rep sobriety like a badge of honor, and every piece you throw on says you're part of the crew that doesn't back down. Every order fuels recovery with 10% donated to treatment facilities. Hit SoberStrongApparel.com and use code ROCKBOTTOM at checkout for 10% off. Stay sober, stay true, rep the crew.
Rock Bottom with Ryan. No bullshit, just recovery.